However, by this point, humans may have to compete with advanced general intelligences that also use these types of organizations to achieve their objectives. While some humans might find opportunities for immense power and wealth, others could grapple with the stark reality of competing against entities that work 24/7 without getting tired. Number 15. New and exotic materials could emerge. The objects we normally take for granted could take on a new life after the technological singularity. Thanks to programmable matter, the rigid, inert objects of today could seem to come alive. A bridge, no longer just a static entity, might morph and adjust its length and breadth depending on the traffic it holds. Your clothing could alter its form and texture based on the weather or your mood. And furniture can change in height and width depending on your use cases from moment to moment. Self-healing materials could emerge. What if the cracks in our roads repair themselves overnight? Buildings and cars would be able to self-heal as well. Room temperature superconductors would make it possible for floating cars to exist. It would also enable lossless energy transmission, enabling perfect transmission of energy over huge distances. Metamaterials are artificial materials engineered to have properties not found in naturally occurring materials. They could lead to invisibility suits, and they could protect tall buildings by deflecting seismic waves from earthquakes. Transparent aluminum could enable us to safely build underground theme parks where we could have unobstructed views of aquatic life. And ultralight materials like carbon nanotubes could enable us to build floating cars that are a fraction of the weight of normal cars. We could build space elevators that extend over 20,000 miles from the Earth's surface. And we could build skyscrapers that stand taller than all skyscrapers that currently exist. This could enable the construction of new and futuristic megacities. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check the description below for a free PDF and watch this next video about artificial intelligence. Super intelligent AIs could become the most powerful entities on planet Earth. Here are 10 capabilities that they could have. Number 1. Radically high intelligence. These AIs could become so intelligent that we would have no way to fully understand how and why they come to their conclusions. They could constantly notice patterns in our environments, in video data, and in 3D environments that humans have a very hard time detecting. They could constantly track these patterns as well. This could cause them to perceive the world in another plane of existence. It would be like perceiving billions of extremely small details miles away with powerful telescopes. They could potentially use millions of mental models and mathematical equations, many of which are AI generated, to fully understand concepts at any point in time. This could allow them to solve problems that we didn't even know exist, and to adapt to situations faster than any biological being on Earth. A human brain couldn't hope to understand what a super intelligent AI understands. Thanks to quantum computers, it would be able to solve the most complex optimization problems to ever exist within seconds. Our knowledge in fields like genetics, cryptology, materials science, and climate modeling could increase hundreds or thousands of times. Video data may encompass a significant portion of the data fed to this type of AI. By the time super intelligent AIs reasonably mature, they could be fed streaming video data of all types from all over the world. They could probably analyze all of that video data in real time, giving us constant insights about the world that have an enormous impact on our decision-making. In future decades, computers more advanced than quantum computers could help super intelligent AIs solve even more advanced problems and at speeds that are unheard of today. The technological elements underpinning these AIs would likely include advanced machine learning algorithms. These algorithms could encompass elements of deep learning, reinforcement learning, unsupervised learning, and new types of algorithms that they invent. They could even build more intelligent versions of themselves by analyzing their own architectures, operations, and learning algorithms to identify areas for improvement. Number 2, the ability to make ultra-fast scientific discoveries. These AIs could perform scientific research and innovation at an incredibly accelerated pace, leading to breakthroughs in fields like physics, chemistry, biology, and quantum mechanics. The process of superintelligent AIs making scientific discoveries would be an automated and exponentially faster version of the current human-driven scientific process. These AIs would rapidly generate hypotheses based on the vast scientific knowledge that was used to train them. They would then design and run simulations and experiments to test these hypotheses and interpret the results to draw conclusions. Advanced machine learning algorithms would facilitate pattern recognition and predictions, and quantum computing could allow for simulations and calculations far beyond the reach of traditional computers. Additionally, the capacity of these AIs to learn from each iteration of this process would continually refine its scientific inquiry and discovery process. Albert Einstein famously used thought experiments to derive his theories of special and general relativity. Superintelligent AIs could run thousands or millions of these types of thought experiments simultaneously 24/7. The potential outcomes of this capability are transformative. We could see the development of world-changing new drugs, solutions to climate change, drastically new perspectives of the universe, and answers to questions we never thought to ask. These AIs could work so fast, they could make transformative, Nobel Prize-winning discoveries every few minutes, and perhaps, eventually, every few seconds. Number 3, the ability to create any object or living being in the physical world. Superintelligent AIs could invent and use replicators, which are all-purpose machines that can reproduce a seemingly infinite variety of items by building them atom by atom. These types of replicators would come in multiple sizes and hypothetically create anything ranging from appliances, food, robots, automobiles, and even entire houses. Once this capability matures, it could upend capitalistic systems in most countries.